Hello and welcome to the daily newscast within the United Countries special by First Ukraine. You can find us at the frequencies available at our website firstua.com. I'm Victoria Zabian and thank you for joining us. Prosecutor General Viktor Shokan guesses that his life is in danger. He talked about this during his briefing. He underlined that he has evidences. Mr. Shokan said that he interferes to mine sand and amber and eliminates other illegal schemes. That is why somebody wants to kill him. Prosecutor General said that he reported about his suspicion to Ukrainian president.
I had no disability leave. I have serious reasons to claim that provocations are prepared against me, and it threatens my life and health. I interfere to mine sand and amber, interfere legal schemes. Somebody wants to eliminate me physically. I reported about this to Ukrainian president.
Also during this briefing, Viktor Shokan announced about the detention of officials in Ministry of Education. He said the special operation was conducted together with General Prosecutor's Office of Ukraine, Ministry of Internal Affairs and Security Service of Ukraine. They are interested in Ukrainian Center for Education Assessment, which is responsible for external independent assessment. According to Mr. Shokan, some representatives of this institution are suspected in misfeasance of office. And also Viktor Shokan also confirmed that prosecutor from Kyiv Regional Prosecutor's Office was detained during the drug trade. At the same time, Deputy Prosecutor General David Sakvarlidze uploaded to his Facebook photos of search in a legal laboratory where drugs were produced and sold. Besides special equipment, there were grenades. During the detention of prosecutor, he had 20 grams of drugs. The price of all consignment of the drugs was evaluated on 50,000 hryvnias. According to Mr. Sakvarlidze, the guilty prosecutor can get 12 years of detention with deprivation of property. And Viktor Yanukovych is not the wanted list anymore. On the Interpol website, the page where the data about Mr. Yanukovych was earlier is empty now. Issue Ukrainska Pravda gives the appeal to advocate office Joseph H. Anderson, which demanded to cancellation of Yanukovych's search. Its representatives claim that it happened after appeal of advocates about prescription of political grounds. The information about search of Mr. Yanukovych appeared on the website of Interpol on 12th of January 2015. Radical deputies Igor Moiseicuk and Andriy Lozovy beat candidate Team PLX Durnev. It happened in Chernihiv before the beginning of the press conference of Radical Party leader Oleg Lyashko. According to Mr. Durnev, firstly he was suggested to leave the room to have a talk with somebody. But after this, his refusal, several guys led by MPs beat Mr. Durnev and made him to leave the room. Before this battle, it had become known that there was an appeal to Ukrainian Parliament to arrest Andriy Lozovy. The information about the existence was given by Prosecutor General Viktor Shokan during his briefing.
Today, in spite of some partner relations between MPs of Ukraine, I have already signed the appeal to Ukrainian Parliament about initiating of criminal procedure, detention and arrest of one of MPs, member of coalition.
The tax office closed 2 inter-regional conversion centers. Per year, criminals got near 200 million hryvnias. It was reported by State Fiscal Service. Suspected people helped enterprises not to pay taxes for percent, and they transferred money to cash. In common, 17 people were detained, mainly from Kyiv and region. There were searches, and now all suspected people are on undertaking not to leave. In case if the crime is proved, they get 8 years of detention.
700,000 hryvnias were withdrawn, more than 40 presses of enterprises with attributes of fabulousness, including the enterprises' residents. I mean that external economical contracts were published in one office. Moreover, more than 4 million hryvnias were blocked on the accounts of these enterprises.
Conflict between authority and volunteer battalions is danger, political experts guess. Some political forces could use it during the local elections on 25th of October. International image of Ukraine could suffer because of this. To resolve this conflict, it is necessary to start negotiation process.
It is obviously leading to some militarization of politics. That means that many political problems could be resolved by military methods, by capturing armed pressure. This tendency is not new, it is threatening, and unfortunately, it began from Maidan times. President tried to stop, but it couldn't. Events in Zakarpattia region with volunteer battalions and those people who are moving over country with weapons where they want. It is a question of defeudalization of eliminates local kings and in regions who make local elections dirty and unfair.
Petro Police was presented in Dnipropetrovsk. Already in November, such cars will appear on the streets of the city. These ones had come from the capital of Ukraine. They were presented by Prime Minister of Ukraine and Head of Ministry of Internal Affairs. All who want to become a police officer are welcomed. There are 1,100 free places in the structure.
In common, there will be 100 permanently acting crews, which will work 24 hours per day, 7 days per week. The salary for Dnipropetrovsk policemen will be the same as in Kiev, from 8 to 10,000 hryvnias. The record quantity of cars will appear on streets with new philosophy and new petrol. They will be friendly, they will protect you and serve you. It will be not a repression organization, but service organization.
Also, Prime Minister visited a registry office. There he congratulated the couple, Pavel from Kramatorsk and Inna from Mariupol. They were the first couple who gave the letter on marriage registration by the internet in Ukraine. Since yesterday, it had become possible in 3 regions of Ukraine: Dnipropetrovsk, Odessa and Kyiv. Already in one day, couple has a wedding. It was the United Country newscast by First Ukraine. You can find more details at our website firstua.com. Victoria Zabian was working for you in the studio. Wish you only good news. Take care and goodbye.